So, I spent somewhere around a year listening to Green Day. I honestly did this because... Why did I do this again? But anyways, I wanted to rank Green Day albums because I hadn't listened to Green Day seriously, and I loved ranking videos. Also, the crush at the time may or may not have been listening to Green Day, so that may or may not have influenced it a little bit. I wanted to go in depth with my Green Day ranking video, so I dove into the lore. I looked up song meanings, watched countless interviews, and funny band moments, and watched and listened to every single Green Day album that they had in the catalog. And I accidentally became a Green Day fan. Huh. But yeah, I decided to do something different from what I saw the typical other YouTuber ranker person doing. I decided, hey, you know how they only pretty much rank studio albums? Yeah, we're not gonna do that here. So, instead, I typed in the Google search bar, list of Green Day albums, and I listened to every song that they showed. However, just for clarification, some of the songs that, some of the albums that were on there before aren't on there anymore because reasons, I don't know, the internet works in mysterious ways. So, some of them won't be there anymore, but yeah, the ones that were there I listened to, and so I decided that we were going to rank them. Or I'm going to rank them. So, yeah, we good? Good. Let's get started. Alright, so getting right into this, we are going to start with the KALX radio show from 1989. Without saying too much, this has gotta be in the D tier for me. It's obvious, it's very obvious that they're just starting out and young and everything, and I don't know, also the quality isn't the best. I don't know if it's just the one that I saw it on, but I mean it's 1989, and they weren't entirely big yet, so I don't know, don't really like the sound on it, couldn't really get much out of it understanding wise, because like couldn't really understand any of it, but yeah, moving on, we're going to 1,000 Hours. I honestly feel much of the same on this, except I can understand the lyrics a lot better on there. It's not, I don't really vibe with any of the songs, to be honest, aside from like Dry Ice. That's about the only one. It's the instrumentation's always been something that Green Day's been good at. I'm not gonna lie though. But everywhere else you can really see that they were in their early stages. That being said though, I don't want to, you know, I'm gonna have to be tough on them. I'm gonna have to be tough on them, and I'll give them another D tier here. Okay, now we're into Sweet Children. This one I feel like had a bit more variety compared to like the last two things I've ranked so far with KALX and 1,000 Hours. And also, I very much love their cover of My Generation on this. So personally, I will have to put this in C tier. It's not, we're getting into like their more average stuff so far here. Okay. Maybe I put this in the wrong order, but first we got 39 Smooth. So with 39 Smooth, okay. I might catch some flack for saying this, but I have to say, let me check if this is still recording. Okay, cool. I have to say that it's 39 Smooth. It's not my favorite album in the world. I honestly can't get behind Billy Joe singing for the most part. The songs, they're okay. Like, okay, Don't Leave Me, I love that song. That song is energetic, it's cool as hell. What else? The Judge's Daughter, that one's awesome. Trying to get off the topic. Going to Past Lollipop, obviously, classic. That being said, it's like it's an album. Like I said, the singing, I know this is going to get very nitpicky, and this is going to sound like I'm a broken record for a while, but the singing is probably one of the biggest killers for me, plus, I don't know. You know, you can tell they're, like, really young with their lyricism. Also, another thing that you might hear me say for a while. Like I said, the instrumentation, it's not bad, honestly, but it's not, like, the craziest things that I've seen from them, aside from like some of the stuff with like At the Library. But don't worry, my criticisms of this will go away pretty quickly. Don't worry. But yeah, where am I putting this? I won't put this in the D tier, but it will be a C for me. Oh shit, that's Kerplunk. Okay. Yeah, C. Anyways, 1039 smoothed out Slappy hours. That is a long as title, but also I don't know what happened. It's like, okay, the first half of this, or a little bit over half because 10 songs, but the first 10 songs on this, obviously from 39 Smooth, I feel the same way. But I don't know what happened on like the other 9, because it was like a day and night transformation for me. I can totally get behind the other 9 songs with like 409 in Your Coffee Maker, and what else? The I Want to Be Alone, Dry Ice, Paper Lanterns, Knowledge, to be honest. I'm surprised at how much I like Knowledge, but yeah. It was pretty interesting. It was pretty cool. That being said, it's also still held back by a lot of the problems that I mentioned before. They are definitely getting better, as you can see here, though. But in my personal opinion, I would have to put it in a low B, to be honest. All right. I think I can move up the D tier off the screen because I don't think we're gonna use that for a while. Until we get to that album, you know what I'm talking about here. Yeah. Kerplunk. Okay. I have been somewhat hard on Green Day, but here's where I changed that for like the next couple of albums. Kerplunk, honest to God, I'm surprised at how much I liked it. Because at first I had it as like, I think I was going to put it as just like a regular, like low A probably. Because like, I thought it was a really good track, but like, I don't know. I just felt like I said earlier with some of the singing, and I don't know. I guess I just didn't really see the lyrics for a lot of the songs earlier, right? Or it didn't really click for me or something. I don't know. But it's so good. Like, I just went through like a re-listen through it like a while ago, and Chrissy Road always slaps, honestly. I'm not that big of a fan of 2000 Light Years Away, though. I used to be, but not as much anymore. But it's still a pretty good track. One for the Razorbacks is absolutely amazing. Dominator Love Slave, it's funny, but it's actually also surprisingly good. One of My Lives is great. 80's awesome. Android, I find myself replaying that over and over again. And it's not even just because they sound good. It's the message on there. It's like I hear a lot of people say that Green Day isn't a very mature band, or at least they weren't. So it just felt like American Idiot just came out of nowhere. I honestly disagree. They were talking about some pretty interesting topics in Kerplunk. Like there's some stuff with existentialism, and there's some shit with obviously relationship stuff, feeling like you're out of your mind with anxiety and other stuff. Like they get into serious topics. It's just sometimes they just happen to goof off because, you know, they were like really young and stuff. And I mean, we all got that really young in us sometimes. So I just went off on a ramble, but where am I putting this? I will put this, honest to God, I'll put it in low S. And also I didn't mention No One Knows, but that's awesome. Same with Best Thing in Town. That's also good. I'll put it at low S though, because it's still, as good as it is, it's still kind of early-ish Green Day and stuff, and they're still trying to find their like rhythm and reign and everything, and they just switched drummers from John Kiffmeyer to Trey Cool, so you know they're starting to gel, but they're not exactly there yet. Next we got Dookie. So yeah, Dookie is honestly Okay, if I was thinking I was gonna catch flack for 39 Smooth, I'm going to catch flack for this. But okay, I do like Dookie, but Billy Cobb actually made a video about where he ranked Green Day albums, and he has the same criticism essentially that I'm going to say. So I'm gonna keep it pretty brief. I love Green Day and I love Dookie, but a lot of the songs happen to suffer sometimes from like the sameness. Like obviously they're not the exact same, obviously. But like I don't know, the something with the sound, it just sounds too safe and it doesn't sound different so much so. That being said, they're all pretty good. They're all pretty good in their own right. So I would probably give it like I'm gonna have to say a low S. Low S. It's definitely better than a A, so yeah. We got Insomniac next. Insomniac. That's an album. Okay. I didn't really appreciate this one at first. I mean, I still don't. It's not my favorite Green Day album still, but it's definitely. I've heard it described as like a darker Dookie, and they are the people who say that are absolutely correct in my opinion. They touch on a lot more dark subjects. The lyrical content is a lot darker. Whether you take it from Brain Stew or Geek Steak Breath. Jesus, I can't talk today. But yeah, it's definitely a darker Dookie. And like with Dookie to a degree, it also suffers from the same problem of sameness in my opinion. So where would I put it? I'm gonna have to go. I'll put it at high. I'll put it high B. High B. Okay. Nimrod. Oh, shoot. Okay. This is an album. That was probably my favorite Green Day album for about maybe 3 months. I don't know. But yeah, it's a really good track. It's got a bunch of good tracks. And like, you know how I was talking about with like the sameness with a lot of other Green Day albums so far? This one I feel has a lot of diversity. Like Kerplunk to a degree also. I don't know. But this one they tried everything. They went like whether you take songs like Take Back and not Process again. Take Back and Platypus I Hate You, and then they'll go into like this kind of like storytelling fun song with like the Grouch, and then they'll go into like this kind of like serenade ballad type thing with fucking redundant. I don't even know if that's the right term for it, but frick it. Then you got Good Riddance, which is absolutely amazing. They honestly tried everything, and then Hitching a Ride. Oh my god, it's as you can tell from my high praise of this. This is an S. This is an S tier through and through. Honestly, it's a high S tier for me. Oh shoot, where did I just put this? I don't know. Went somewhere. Oh, whoops. Okay, there we go. While I'm trying to put this back, Warning. Warning is another album. I honestly feel like it doesn't get as much praise as it should. Did I say that right? Yeah, okay, I said that right. Okay. So yeah, honestly, it's definitely pretty different from what they usually did before Warning, obviously. But the sound is absolutely killer. Whether you're talking about Fashion Victim, Castaway, Blood, Sex, and Booze, freaking Waiting, Minority, Macy's Day Parade, Jackass, Hold On. Oh my god, bro, I gotta listen to this album again after this. But yeah, it's really good. I would honestly put it. Yeah, that's gotta be highest. Yeah, it's gotta be highest. Okay, Live Without Warning. Okay, live album. Honestly, Live Without Warning, it's... How do I put this? Yeah, honestly, This is a pretty good Green Day concert. It's just, it's Green Day at their natural, live, energetic selves. The songs are sung pretty well on here. It's honestly a fucking experience. Why did I just censor myself? I don't know. Okay, but anyways, but yeah, it's the tracks that they picked out for it were really good choices. I would probably put that in. I'm gonna put that in high S. Yeah. All right. International Superhits. I'm not gonna waste much time on that. This is a compilation album of their various hits and stuff. It's pretty good. You should check it out. Yeah, high S. Shenanigans. Okay. This is an album that is honestly, it's okay. It's not bad. It's not great. It has a good couple of hits on here that'll keep you interested, like Desensitized, Do Da Da. You got a couple of Haha, You're Dead. That song is amazing, I won't lie. You got On the Wagon, which is another really good slow burn type thing. You got DUI too. I think that was a hidden track. I could be wrong. I don't know. But yeah, it's pretty decent. It's pretty decent. I would say I would say low B. I want to put it at C. Okay. Oh, we finally hit it. We finally got there. American Idiot. Okay. I don't think everyone's heard this. Everybody's heard the praises for it and everything. It's like, okay. Like, I've seen a couple of people who actually don't like American Idiot, and then they called it, like, absolute, like, pop-punk garbage or whatever. And I was thinking back, and I was like, okay, maybe I should re-listen to this again. Maybe I was jaded on my first listen. I don't know. Whenever I finally got to American Idiot, whenever I was going through my long binge through of Green Day albums for the first time. And I went back, and no, it's still just as awesome as it was before. So, yeah, American Idiot, high S. Bullet in the Bible. This is their peak for a live album. It is awesome. It's great. It's energetic. It's Green Day at their normal explosive selves. Actually, I can't even say normal explosive selves. This is like I said, peak performance from them. I don't think I've seen a better live album from them. It's great. So, yeah, it's going to be high S. What else we got here? We got 21st Century Breakdown. Okay, 21st Century Breakdown. I used to think of it as, like, basically wannabe American Idiot. But honestly, as I've come to listen to it more, it's definitely its own thing. It's not as specific as American Idiot with the story, but it's more of a concept thing for the most part. Yes, it does have its characters, but it's its own thing. So I do love the piano, a lot more piano-centric stuff on here. I love that particular fact about it. So where would I put it though? I don't know. I said a lot of praises about this, so this might sound a little bit weird about where I'm about to put it. But it suffers from having a little bit too much tracks, if that makes sense. It has, like, what, 18 on there? The runtime's pretty wild, and I do think some of the songs suffer from being a little bit too long, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Why am I saying I could be wrong? This is an opinion. Okay, whatever. Who knows? Opinions are wrong nowadays, so who knows? Where am I putting this? High A. I'm not putting it that low, just because of that little nitpick. But, oh no. Oh, yeah, Trilogy. Honest to God, I feel like this one's probably the worst of the trilogy. It has the most of the problems that people complain about the trilogy for. A lot of the lyrics are so elementary. It's so, like, I would dare say this is, like, the worst lyricism wise that they get. Like I don't even think they were that bad in like their 39 Smooth and like other stuff that they did even earlier back then. It was genuinely that bad. Like I was repulsed while listening to some of the songs. But they do have some good tracks on here. Like Nuclear Family, that's a pretty good track. They got Kill the DJ. I know a lot of people don't really like that song, but honestly, in my opinion, it's pretty cool. It's pretty energetic. Especially whenever they do like the bridge part. That shit is gold. But anyways, also Carpe Diem and Save the Night and all that. But yeah, honestly, I'd have to put it as probably like I'd probably have to put that as either a low B or C. That I'd put it as a C. Yeah. Okay, Dose. Dose I feel like is a little bit more experimentative than Uno, but at the same time, it is still the trilogy. and the trilogy gets some flack for a reason. Do I think some of it's undeserved? Yes, but at the same time, it's yeah. I would give it a low B though. I would give it a low B though. Oh yeah, I keep skipping over this one, but Awesome as Fuck. This is high key probably the worst live album that I've seen from them. It's I don't know what it was about whenever it was recorded. Maybe his voice was starting to give out a little bit on some of the performances or something, but it's like I don't know. It's not the best that I've seen from them, because like I know that they can do better, and they've done better later, even after this one. So I don't know. It's not horrible though. It's not awful. So I'm not gonna put it in the D tier. I'll put it at C. Trey. This is what I was talking about. Wherever I said sometimes the trilogy gets flack that it doesn't deserve. Trey is probably not even probably. It's the best trilogy album. It's honestly, whether you're talking about X-Kid, Dirty Rotten Bastards, The Forgotten, Brutal Love, you're talking about Amanda, Missing You, whatever you want to talk about. It's Walk Away, 99 Revolutions. It's gold. Is it S tier though? That's a good question. It's really good, but I'll put it in. I'll put it in low A. It still has some of the trilogy problems in there, with some of the lyrics sound a little bit choppy with the songs, but yeah, overall, I would say it's a pretty solid album. Demolicious. So this album, Demolicious, did the things that a lot of people wanted probably and thought was a better idea for the trilogy to do. Took all the songs, all the best songs from the trilogies, and they put them inside one album, and even better, they re-recorded it, so it's even better. It's even better sounding than it was before. So yeah, honest to God, this has got to be an high S tier album for me, personally. Chicago Ballroom. Okay, this one's a really good Green Day performance. It was, I don't know, some of the performances on there didn't entirely grab me, but for the most part, it was pretty cool. You know, this is like one of their first big performances and all that. So yeah, that was pretty interesting to see. Kind of wish I was alive for it though. Yeah, it would have been, cool. This one's the East Orange, New Jersey one, if I remember correctly, from 1992. So that one is, it's not really anything special, to be honest. It's not awful, but it's, nah. I'd put it, okay, maybe not a C. Low B. Low B would be good for it. Revolution Radio. Okay, whenever I first heard this thing, I overreacted a little bit. I thought it was like the best thing ever in existence whenever I first listened to it. It's still really good, it's just not that good. Like, I wouldn't put it in S tier or anything. But, whether you're talking about Bang Bang, you're talking about, not Rev Radio. I actually do not like that song, I'm not gonna lie. You're talking about Bouncing Off the Wall, you're talking about Outlaws. That's actually probably, like, my third favorite Green Day song. You're talking about Ordinary World, weirdly enough. You're talking about Still Breathing. It's got tracks for you. It's great. That being said, I don't know, sometimes the lyrics feel a little bit and sometimes they don't hit their mark, but for the most part, singing's on point. As always, the instrumentation's on point. So I would give that low A, though. Yeah, I'd probably give it a low A. Some of the songs like Youngblood, that one's kind of eh. Also, Still Breathing. Still Breathing, it's weird. It sounds so grandiose, and I want to love that song so much, but it also sounds very, what's the word? I don't know, some of the lyrics sound a little bit meh. But, what's one is this? God's Favorite Band. Okay. God's Favorite Band. That one is... It's a compilation album, a lot of their hits. Some of the hits that they put on here, I probably would have liked if they switched out, like, 2,000 Light Years Away for, like, I don't know, One for the Razorbacks or some shit. But, hey, I digress. It's still a really good album. Yes, that's like a personal, small little nitpick. Woodstock. Woodstock is absolutely awesome. If I remember correctly, this is like the album that or the live thing that they did almost right after Dookie dropped. And it helped catapult them into success and everything. So that's really cool. Another one that I really wish that I was alive to see and possibly go to. Because, that looked fun. Although, I do feel bad for Mike, because if I remember correctly, he winds up getting tackled, and then his, like, front teeth get chipped. So, yeah, ouch. That being said, that's gotta be a high S. It's, like, really what Green Day's all about. What did I just do? Oh, I put Woodstock. Shoot. I'll move that a high S. Man, this high S is getting crowded. Jesus. Okay, what time are we at? Okay, 25. Yeah, I should wrap up soon because I don't know how much space I got for this. But, Father of All Motherfuckers. Okay, that is... Okay, no, I'm not even... I might make a video later where I go into depth about how I don't like Father of All. But, yeah. D tier. American Idiot the Musical. I put this one for last because... I'm not gonna lie. Even though it was, part of the albums that showed up on Google... And I know how I said I was going to make this video based off of whatever Google showed me as, like, a Green Day album. I was conflicted about this because it only really had, like, Billy Joe Armstrong in it, for the most part. Because, like, if I remember correctly, because he played St. Jimmy at some points. So I was conflicted about that, but I was like, we're following Google. We're following Google anyways. So, yeah, I listened to it. And I was also hesitant to listen to it because I didn't know how they were going to pull off punk rock with Broadway. Because, like, or not Broadway, theater. Because can you blame me? It's like, I don't immediately think theater whenever I think punk rock. But I should have known better. I listened to it. They didn't do it wasn't like, you know... awe-inspiring, but it was pretty solid. They did a pretty solid job with the songs and everything, especially Holiday. Like, holy shit, I'm not gonna lie, I would probably take the American Idiot musical version of Holiday over the actual version of Holiday. Like, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, that's gonna have to go in high A for me though. Yeah, that's about it. So yeah, just one last look at this ranking and everything. So we got Nimrod in the high S. We got Warning. We got Live Without Warning. We got International Superhits, Bullet in a Bible, American Idiot, Demolicious, God's Favorite Band, Woodstock 94. In low S, we got Kerplunk. We got Dookie. In high A, we got 21st Century Breakdown. We got Chicago Ballroom. We got American Idiot the Musical. In low A, we got Trey. We got Revolution Radio. High B, we got Insomniac all by itself. In low B, we got 39 Smooth Out Happy Hours. Jesus Christ, that title. We got Dose. We got Shenanigans. We got the East Orange live recording from the radio. We got at C. We got Sweet Children, Uno, Awesome as Fuck, 39 Smooth. And in D tier, we got KALX Radio Show, 1000 Hours, and Father of All Motherfuckers. So, yeah, that's the vid, and thanks for watching. Tell me what you think in the comment section.